Again, millennial pause. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We don't have to clap anymore.
Yeah, thank God.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I guess it's going to be Buddha and the Beast. I just really want to talk about, we just watched the Marvels. And
I loved it.
we really loved it, yes. I guess if this is going to be a separate video, I'm Jay, this is Em.
Oh yeah, we gotta start over.
Yeah, we have to start over. And yeah, we're okay. So the Marvels. I used to do a podcast called Movie Addicts Anonymous. I have some episodes on here actually on the channel. We would just kind of pick like a few things and topics of the movie and talk about. I'm really confused as to why everyone hated it.
Yeah, me too. I'm like scrolling through Reddit, and majority of people that don't like the movie don't like Monica, which is like really shitty because like I think Monica's a really good character.
Me too. I really liked her from WandaVision.
Yeah, and I think her backstory is good.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Shame. We'll say that. Yeah, it's really weird. So that's basically what they're saying. Are people like upset about Carol or Captain Marvel?
Not that I've seen so far.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Well, let's see. So let's just go over the stats of the movie real quick. So this movie came out November 10th, 2023.
My B-Day.
Really? Oh yeah, it was your birthday. And we didn't end up going, right? Or something?
Yeah.
So this movie cost $220 million to make, which the budget, I can see where the budget went. The CGI was good.
Yeah.
And like the sets, because a lot of it you could see was like practical, like creating that like Aladdin set, the musical place was wild.
Yeah, I loved that.
Opening weekend, it made $46,000. Oh no, 46 million, sorry. thousand.
Damn.
And worldwide gross was 206. Betty, stop. So it cost them 220 million to make, and they've only made 206. And it probably actually cost them like 250, 260, because like that's not including like advertising probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was definitely a flop. Which is why, I mean, for just box office numbers.
Yeah.
Like, flops don't mean it's a bad movie. It just means for some reason people didn't see it. And I don't know.
The other thing, too, is that people are saying, and things that I've thought, too, is that it's a 3-woman lead with 2 non-white people.
Yes. So, that's what I'm feeling. It feels to me like it's the South Park joke.
Yeah.
Like, put a chick in it.
Yeah.
And make her black or whatever, or make her gay. Because that's what they did. Like, they had Captain Marvel and they're like, she's not good enough to give a sequel to, so let's add 2 women of color with her. That's what it could feel like from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
But like me, I'm connected to all the characters, so it makes sense.
Like, it all makes sense. I haven't even seen Miss Marvel. And I mean, like, I know the backstory to it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It all meshes really well together. I think that people are just being annoying.
Yeah, they really are.
Because like the comedic relief was perfect. The emotional scenes were perfect. It wasn't too funny. It wasn't too emotional. And the action scenes were good too. So I don't know why it didn't do well.
I don't know. So I used to do a little segment that I think we should bring back is like box office predictions about like upcoming box office for the next week. Then we have to do a podcast next week and see who wins. Do you know what's coming out?
There's a horror movie coming out tomorrow, but the big one that's coming out on Valentine's Day is the Bob Marley movie.
Ooh, yeah, okay. So, and Madam Web.
Yeah, Madam Web is also coming out on Valentine's Day.
Argyle's already been out. Okay. So we got to do our predictions of like what you think it's going to bring in domestically.
I think that Bob Marley is going to far exceed Madam Web. Just because it's fucking Bob Marley.
So like, what's another biopic that recently came out that would compare like Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis.
Okay, so but opening weekend.
Oh.
It got 31 million. I got 31.2 million. And then like Venom 2 box office opening weekend was 90. So Venom 2, which would be, I guess, like the one that was before Madam Web, because it's in that universe, would be made 90 million.
When did that come out, Venom?
I'd have to pull up IMDb.
And Elvis made
2021.
what did you say?
Elvis was 30 million. Okay, so it's whoever's like closest. I don't know. This is really hard. I would.
Bob Marley's gonna do like 53.
Okay, 53. I'm gonna go Bob Marley doing 40. So I'm lower than you. And then Madam Web, I think, is gonna do like, I don't know, because Sydney Sweeney's in it, and she's kind of big right now.
Yeah, I think that it is gonna do pretty well.
I'm gonna say, but this is only opening weekend domestically.
Yeah.
I would say I'm gonna go 70 million.
You're gonna go that high?
Yeah, I'm gonna go high.
I'll say.
Dylan says 112.
Oh, jeez.
The Austrian producer says 112. Okay.
I'm gonna say 58.
Okay. 58. Okay. All right, so we'll see who wins next week, and when we record that podcast. And then I guess the winner gets to guess last. So like, so you can like fuck people over. If like I say like 50 million, you could be like 51 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a little fun game, so we'll see. Okay, you can take that away now, I guess. I don't know how to
take it away.
Take it away. Okay. So yeah, so let's talk about our topics. I don't know what to call them. Like little, like I used to call them movie chips, like stuff we wanted to talk about the movie. What do we do it related to Buddha and the Beast? I don't know. Our Buddhas? Beast? Speaking of Beast, that's my first BB. Whoa. Yeah, it's really hard to say. We could also make it different for everything it is, like everything we watch. So like for the Marvel, it could be like a bangle, my first bangle.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. But
We can like change it for whatever we watch.
Yeah.
My first bangle is let's just jump to the end. Shall we? That's the first thing I want to talk about.
To the beginning.
X-Men. We see X-Men Beast.
So excited.
So it was Kelsey Grammer Frazier. So he's from X3. So we're definitely in that universe. You can see the X like they're in the basement of the X mansion.
I got chills. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And I think I don't remember like what her name is in the post-credit scene, but
Maria.
But like who she's playing as, I think there's like a name for her. Like she has a specific name in the comics, but she's pretty much like the Captain Marvel of their universe, which I'm really excited about. So that has so many implications. That's so amazing that we get the X-Men in like the MCU now officially. It's so cool. What's your bangle?
I have a few, but like the first one was just like the initial seeing them switch.
Yeah, that first battle.
And everyone like being like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, that was wild.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like,
and it was like hard to keep up with it, but it's like so cool. It keep you on the edge of your like seat because you never felt like ahead of the movie. Like it was always like you're like wondering what was going to happen next, which is cool.
You're like, oh shit, like, and then her falling out of the sky, and Monica not being able to catch her, and then
that was wild.
The last second.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was like definitely the best like action scene of the movie, I think.
Yeah.
That beginning one, it was really cool. Really got you engaged, and then you wanted to like finish out. And it got to the point where I was like, it was sad when they lost their entanglement.
Yeah.
It was annoying in the beginning, and then she's like, oh. She's like, well, I guess that's good.
And they like really harnessed it and like learned how to use it to their advantage. And
okay.
The other one of my favorite parts of the movie was when the alien cats are eating the crew to fit them on the small ship to get them out.
Oh, yes. That is so fierce. Yeah, and like the music that's playing is amazing. The
Stop
soundtrack of this movie is so
running,
good.
let them eat you. PA system.
Yeah, the PA system, like the speakers you can hear, they're like, yes, let them take you. Stop. Yeah, they kept going, stop running.
Stop running, let them eat you.
Yeah, that's so good. It was amazing.
And they're just
Yeah, I just
scooping them up.
another bangle I have is I love how just unserious the movie is.
Yes, it's
It
so
really is.
hilarious. I loved all of the comedic relief.
Yeah. Like it's just so weird and out there. And there's like in the middle of a Bollywood movie, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Like,
that's another one is the whole fucking planet where all they do is sing, but it's in English, but they can't understand you unless you're singing.
yeah, I know that's so weird. She goes, that one doesn't have to sing. I was like, he's bilingual.
He's bilingual, but
You
it's
have to learn
English.
how to not sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So great.
Yeah, I love all the different planets are pretty cool. So they took the water from Aladna, and then the air was from the Skrulls, the
Hmm.
Skrull planet. That was a cool scene too, of like fighting on the Skrull planet, and like Miss Marvel like learning the lesson of wanting to save everyone. But they say they saved less than Gale, or no, more than Gale.
More than Gale.
Gale and the Hunger
But
Games saved 10% of District 12.
the other thing I was thinking is like, okay, she went and fixed it on Hala. She
Yeah,
got them the sun back. They had their air and their water, but you're just gonna leave the collapsed scroll planet that might
yeah,
have people on it.
yeah,
And also, what is it, Aladna?
yeah.
You're just gonna leave them?
So yeah, because so another bangle is that we see, what's her name? Is it Pegasus? I can't remember. From Thor movies. Valkyrie. I don't know why I kept calling her that, but her name is Valkyrie, the new leader of
Pegasus and
Asgard.
Valkyrie are very different.
I know. Well, it's because she like rides a horse, a flying horse,
Let me look up Thor Ragnarok.
and yeah. So Valkyrie became the new leader of Asgard, and she's like the king of Asgard. And so she took all of the scrolls. But what happened to the Aladnians or whatever?
Yeah, like, because their planet was okay, but it just didn't have any water, so eventually it's not going to be okay. You're just going to,
Yeah,
like,
so
leave them like that?
yeah. I mean, I guess maybe that's something Captain Marvel's going to be doing while
Okay.
Earth is in peril. They had to sacrifice the planets.
Sacrifice themselves.
The planets
Yes,
sacrificed
I
themselves.
did see Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, I love that movie. That was good. That was one when he was like fighting Hulk in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did like that one, even though I don't like Thor.
Oh yeah, but that was the best Thor though. The
It
other
was
two kind of suck.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I think that's pretty much we covered everything. Oh, and then the Young Avengers. That's cool. That we're getting
Yes.
Young Avengers.
Super exciting. Kate
Oh, I
Bishop
am really
right
excited
there.
for that. And that's a lot of people's gripe with these movies, that it's just setting up other movies, but I think that's cool. I don't think they
I
did
think
too
that's
much
cool
of that
too.
in this one. Like it just, I don't know, it works. Just adding like little Easter eggs like that's not a big deal.
I love little Easter eggs. Like it makes it
Yeah.
exciting and it makes it more like engaging. It makes it like you're excited for the next thing to come out, like
Yeah.
and to see other things and other characters. I like how it's all connected. Like I think that's super cool.
Yeah. And it works really good. And it's like, it can, I think it does affect some of the movies though, where
Mhm.
like the overall, like the producers come in and like have to change things last minute and be like, that doesn't work for this movie and this storyline. And that's why I kind of like these new Marvel spotlights where they're going to be like, we can kind of do whatever and it's not fully canon, like it's just its own
Yeah.
thing. So that'll be interesting. But the way they did it in this movie wasn't bad. Like that felt pretty natural.
Yeah.
That like that was just a cool thing at the end, which I still don't understand at the end when Monica sacrifices herself and goes into the wormhole to close it, but she uses her powers and just like grabs the sides and
Yeah, why couldn't you do that from the outside?
just do it from your universe. It's the
Like,
same
I don't
exact
get
thing.
that.
Like they didn't explain why. She's like, I have to go to the other side and do it.
Yeah.
And so, oh, you know what we completely even forgot to mention is the villain. That's how forgettable the
Yeah,
villain was.
she's so stupid. That is one thing that was stupid, is like she just
Yeah.
disintegrates. Like they didn't really do anything to like kill this villain. Like
Yeah. The villains in a lot of the Marvel movies aren't great because it's more
yeah,
about the heroes.
yeah,
Like we didn't get a really truly great villain until Thanos.
yeah. Thanos was a really good villain.
Have you seen a Spider-Man Homecoming?
No, I have to watch the Spider-Man movies.
Ooh, we gotta do reactions to them because the villain in that is really good too. Like he's up there with a good villain like with Thanos. But that's kind of the downfall of a lot of the movies, is that they don't really flesh out the villains. Because I just didn't feel connected to her at all. Like maybe if we had gotten a Captain Marvel 2 before this, maybe
Yeah.
that would have been a better. I think they were gonna do that, and then like COVID happened and shit, and everything got fucked up. But I'm assuming the original plan was like Captain Marvel 2, and it showed her go destroy the AI and like really
Yeah.
like, live in Hala and feel the planet's death. Because we just didn't have any connection to Hala really, so I didn't care that their planet was dying.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't care that a whole planet was dying. Like I didn't give a single flying fuck.
yeah, like I don't know, it just didn't. Like, and so I think that's why we didn't like the villain wasn't able to connect with really.
Yeah.
It just seemed like forced. Like she's just out of nowhere hates Captain Marvel. Like, oh
Yeah. And then you get like a little bit of an explanation of a backstory, but like not any connection to it. Like you're like,
yeah,
okay, so that's what happened, but like
yeah. So that's what that kind of sucks because I think they should have. There's 30-year gap between the movies,
yeah.
so like they could have had a second movie in there. Maybe we'll get a third movie that's like a flashback. But I still don't know. I don't know. Wouldn't want that now. Like I think it would have been
Yeah.
better in the other order.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I really liked it. What
Me
would
too.
you rank it out of 10?
Like a 6.5.
A 6.5.
Maybe no, I'm gonna go with a 7.
7 out of 10. Dylan says 7 out of 10. I think this movie for like, I guess I kind of agree. I'm gonna do, just to be different, a 6.9 because like
Okay, 6.
like it's pretty much a 7, but like I wanted to see a 6 in there.
A 6 and a 9 together.
Yeah, it's 69. That's what I give to Marvels,
Yeah.
which is still above average. It's almost 2 points above average.
Yeah.
Because I would say like a 5 movie is not terrible.
Yeah.
It's just like an average movie. So I think it's better than that. Like there are some like 5 movies, like Thor 1, or no, not Thor 1, but Thor 2 is definitely like a mid, maybe even a 4. So this is way better than that. Oh yeah, and then we have to do the segment. We should bring this back to in Our Wettest Dreams. And then I have a jingle. It's like in our wettest dreams.
In my head already.
Because you have to do the moan.
Yeah.
So we do fuck, marry, kill out of the top 3. Well, also, who was like the hottest in the film? For me,
well, we can't do it for the high school student. So.
Well, yeah, they all have to be of legal age of the hot people. Which someone left a comment being like, it's disrespectful to talk about hotness. I'm like, these bitches are like starving themselves and working out. They want to be objectified.
Yeah, Brie Larson looked like unhealthily skinny in this movie.
Yeah, she's not doing it for me.
Yeah.
For
like,
me,
in the past ones, like, yes, but she looks like unhealthily skinny in this one.
Yeah, she really does. For me, it's definitely like the Aladdin King.
Yeah, we could put him in there.
He's so cute. He's definitely the hottest. Who was your wet dream of the movie?
Monica.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
She is really hot.
Yeah. I think she's honestly more cute than hot.
Yeah. So,
It's
fuck,
like
marry, kill, the top build. Captain Marvel, Monica, and Miss Marvel.
No.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, we have to kill the minor, you know?
Yeah, obviously.
You can't fuck or marry her.
Right.
But I don't think killing's better either. So let's just do the fourth build. Let's do Captain Marvel, Monica, and Nick Fury.
Okay.
Because that makes it less creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck, marry, kill. Ooh, this is really hard. Okay. So I would definitely marry Nick Fury because in Secret Wars you like met his wife. And I would love to be his wife. He's like super protective and he's like powerful. I would kill Captain Marvel and fuck Monica.
Damn.
Like, sorry, Captain Marvel. I mean, she's great, but I don't know how I would kill her.
I think I would have to, unfortunately, kill Nick Fury.
Yeah.
And I'd fuck Captain Marvel and marry Monica.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel like
If
this
it's
is gonna be
between, like, the prince, like the guy that Miss Marvel married, or Captain Marvel married,
Oh, yeah.
I would kill Captain Marvel, marry Monica, and fuck him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he was hot.
Yeah, but Nick Fury, I'm sorry, I can't fuck or marry him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just dead. I love Nick Fury. But
I know I do love him too, but I can't love him
yeah,
that
but I
much.
mean, if you have to, that's the point of the game. This is a wild game, though.
It is.
Like, do they have a movie like Fuck, Marry, Kill where like people
Yeah,
are...
I think yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to watch that. Yeah, his name is Park Seo-joon. Park Seo-joon, who played the prince. He's Gorgine.
Yeah, he is a very pretty boy.
He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th build. So it's not far down. He made pretty good money as a prince. Okay. And then I think that's all the segments.
I still think that the alien cats are like one of the best parts of the movie.
Yeah, the alien cats were the best part.
So good.
What we should do a separate video of like ranking the Marvel films that you've seen so far
Mm-hmm.
and fill out the whole list.
I don't see any bloopers.
Because like, so what movies have you seen? You've seen all the Guardians?
Yes. I've seen...
All the Avengers? Alright, so can you think of any other ones?
I don't think so.
So how would you rank these?
It's hard because some of them I just don't remember. But even though sometimes some of them that I don't remember, it's like I know it was such a big part of my childhood.
Yeah.
So I do remember that.
This is how I would rate the Game of Thrones. I mean Game of Thrones. The Guardians of the Galaxy. 3, 2, and 1 being number 1. Like, out of all these, which one do you think's the best? Number 1.
Out of all of them,
Yeah.
Guardians 3.
Okay. So Guardians 3 is up there. I think, like, Infinity War could go to number 2.
And I just don't remember which one was which on those.
So Infinity War is when they all die at the end, like, they get dusted.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
that was a pretty good one.
And then it's Endgame.
And Infinity War is when Wanda has to kill Vision.
Yeah. Yeah, Infinity War is when Wanda has to kill Vision.
Yeah.
Oops. I can't move this.
And then I'm gonna oh fuck. I think Loki is under Guardians of the Galaxy for me.
Loki is
Like
above
number 2.
Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I think that WandaVision is underneath that, number 3.
Yeah, I mean, out of this list, definitely WandaVision. Okay. And then this is hard. So then
And then I think I don't remember which Iron Man is which, but Iron Man is up high on the list for me also.
okay. Yeah, I think Iron Man, but then yeah, you can't. But you don't remember each individual Iron. Do you remember all of the other ones?
No, because it's been so long that I've like seen them.
Okay, so we're gonna have to rewatch those too. This whole channel is just like you catching up on all the MCU.
Yeah. And then I also don't remember the differences between X-Men's, but X-Men is up high for me also.
Yeah, so we'll just do, I think, okay, so yeah, because X-Men 1 is definitely going to be better than, I'm going to put it here.
And I think I do love Hulk, but I think Hulk is going to stay lower. I think Hulk beats Thor.
This is, okay. So then, I think these are all good down to X-Men, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Avengers 1, okay, Avengers 2, oh wait, I gotta get rid of this. Avengers 2 is not after Avengers 1. After Avengers 1, I would say Doctor Strange 2.
It was a good one. I think the original Spider-Man is higher on the list also.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would go under here. Do you remember the
know
2 or 3? 3 is
uh
when Venom comes in.
I don't remember it, and I don't know if I've seen it.
So those will have to be watched too. What about X-Men 2 and 3?
I don't know the differences between
X2 is so good. I would love to rewatch those. It would be fun.
Jessica Jones goes before Thor. I think Thor Ragnarok was good, so maybe under that.
Yeah,
But
I would say. Wait, what about Endgame? I feel like Endgame goes a little higher.
yeah,
I would say Endgame goes after X-Men.
I don't know if I like Echo or Hawkeye more.
That is a really tough one. Echo or Hawkeye.
I think I like. Fuck, that's so hard.
I like them for different reasons.
Yeah,
Well, that's why it's so hard to rank these because they're so different.
yeah.
But after Spider-Man 1, I would put out of all of these Captain Marvel. Or do
I
you
think
think
I like
Captain
Marvel's
Marvel?
better than Captain Marvel.
What's better than Captain Marvel?
The Marvels.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too.
And I think Captain Marvel is lower for me on the list.
Yeah, me too. Like, okay, so I think. Do you think the Marvels goes here, or is it below the series? Because I think Jessica Jones is here.
Yeah, I think Jessica Jones is there too.
Oh.
I think Captain Marvel goes below Echo.
Do you think after Jessica Jones it goes the Marvels, or do you think any of these are better than the Marvels? You don't remember the Thors, or no, you don't remember Thor. You remember Thor Ragnarok. Do you remember Thor 1 and 2?
What were they?
Thor 2 was like, I don't even remember. It was really bad, like Dark World. It was just called. And then Thor 1 was good. That was with like Kat Dennings from Two Broke Girls, and
I don't remember.
okay, so we'll take them out. But Thor Ragnarok's the most important one. And Thor Ragnarok goes up to like, for me personally, it's before Endgame.
I wouldn't say that.
Where would you put it? I also think Avengers 1 is before Guardians 2.
Really?
Just because Guardians 2, Avengers is just like more important. It was the first big team up. It was like so big, like, but it might just be my nostalgia for it.
Yeah. I love the Guardians a lot.
But I like Guardians 1 and 3 really good. 2 is good as well.
I
But
love all of the Guardians a lot.
they're all good.
Mm.
So yeah, where would you put... What was I asking? Oh yeah, Thor 3. After Jessica Jones? Or is the Marvels better, you think?
I think the Marvels is better.
Really? People online are going to be pissed about this list. But I can agree. But I don't think it's better than Captain Marvel.
No. Like, Thor is better than Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, do you think the Echo and Hawkeye series are better than Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Hot guy? Okay.
I
So
think
then,
that Captain Marvel is going to go lower. I think it's going to go right above Hulk. Because I think Avengers and Ant-Man 3 were better.
okay, yeah. So, but which one's better out of Avengers and Ant-Man 3?
What was the second Avengers one?
It was the Ultron.
The one where, like, Hulk is swinging Loki.
No, that's the first one.
That's the first one.
The second one is Ultron, and it's like he's like an evil robot, and we get introduced to Wanda, Scarlet Witch, and her brother, and he dies. Like the speedster dies.
No.
Do you think Ant-Man's better?
I think Ant-Man's better.
And then Avengers. And then you think Hulk's worse than Captain Marvel?
Like the OG. Oh yeah, we already established that there's only one.
Yeah. I mean, there was a second one, but it's not MCU canon.
I think so because I just can't stand the actor.
Yeah. Yes. So I agree with that. So this is the list. I keep saying Game of Thrones. Guardians of the Galaxy. The abbreviation's fucking me up. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is number 1, and Hulk is the last. So that's 20. You've seen 21, and we'll add to it. Wait, can you Google how many there are? Like, how many Marvel properties are there at this point?
33 films.
Yeah, 33 films, but then how many shows?
29. 12. Oh my god, what?
I don't know. There's really... I think people have lost track because now they're...
Yeah.
The old Spider-Man's going.
Yeah, it's just so confusing. There's so
Well,
many.
we'll just go through all of them and see what we end up as a number.
Yeah.
And so every time we do the podcast talking about it, we can add to that ranking. And we'll put it in there. And that can be a segment too.
Yeah.
Like ranking all of the MCU. I wonder what people are going to think about that. They're going to hate us. I could actually do like there's a app you can download and we could do that. And you create your list there. What is it called? I don't even know where I saved it. All right. Overall, it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
What movie do you want to do next? So you get to choose because I chose this one, and we do like every other.
Are we doing like all Marvel? What are we doing?
We don't have to. I mean, we could to keep like finishing out.
Let me see what's on my
To keep finishing out that, but we don't. Like my picks are probably going to be all Marvel, so then you could do other picks. But it should be something that either you haven't seen or I haven't seen. So it could be something you've seen but I haven't.
We could do Solo, the Han Solo movie, because I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it either.
For Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only movie that I haven't seen for Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. So what we can do is like we can just watch. So we can either do a reaction or we can just watch on our own times and just do a podcast about it. Because we have other stuff to react to, right?
Yeah.
Like we have to do the new Hunger Games.
I can't wait to do that too. I'm so excited for that.
The new Hunger Games, and I want to do like breaking down a Miley album.
Yes. Both things I'm so excited for.
And I want to react to Renee Rapp.
Yeah.
Her Snow Angel album.
Yes.
So the reaction, so we'll have plenty of like other reactions. So yeah, so we should just watch the Solo movie.
An American Horror Story is coming back out.
An American Horror Story.
I thought I told you it.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. we will watch Solo and take notes. And I'll write down all the stuff about it. All right, until next time. Oh, let us know what you guys thought in the comments.
Yeah,
Bye.
I'm scared, but whatever. I don't care. It's my opinion.
Yeah, her opinion. Bye.